want to show the condition of this Xenia before the blues come on. Look at that. I just soldered them on. Popped off a little child there. So we are going to snag some Xenia from in here. I like this one a lot, so I'm gonna get out of the way. I'm trying to tell a story here. It has nice coloration as well when the regular lights come on. We're just gonna cut that branch right in the middle probably, so that way I can kind of stand up the Xenia and see what that looks like. Bit of water, don't abuse me. See how there's some Xenia right on the end of that? It's not doing super hot. Hopefully I don't stress it out too much, pulling it out of there. I kind of like the color of these things, especially of the rock and the light of day there. All right, not too exciting, but we're gonna go ahead and put it on the tile saw. I've got a new blade. It's a glass cutting blade. We'll go ahead and pop the green beans back in the main display. See if we can't find a spot for them. Let's get our Xenia that we just cut. And we'll just pop it in there. Center it up. And not the easiest tool in the world to work with, is it? There we go. I'm not sure it's going to be the happiest camper in the world with this light. But yeah, we'll see how it goes. If it evaporates too quickly, then the salinity would increase because you have your pure water evaporating out of there, and then the salinity just increases, and then it can cause a little havoc all on its own. Some of the Xenia is trying to struggle and move around, but it's not too happy with the change as of yet. We'll keep our eyes out. I'll keep you posted. Well, that went downhill really super fast. They were all closed up. Every single one of those was closed up. And I thought, man, what am I going to do? Am I going to put it back in the main tank? Is it just adjusting? And so what I ended up doing is getting my little LEDs together. Look at that. I just soldered them on. They happened to come in the mail today. Royal blue. And they perked right up, so keep you posted. So as the day set in, these bad boys started looking really pretty toward the end of the evening. I woke up this morning and to find this, actually they were a little bit more wilted than this. But the light came on and they started perking up a little bit. I did increase the bubbler this morning to see if that would help perk them up without the light, and it did not. What helped them was the light. It was kind of sad. I was like, I don't want to film it. It was even worse than this one here. They were like collapsed and all the little polyps were sucked in, but now they're starting to come to life again. We'll see as the day goes on. I don't have my white LEDs out yet. The blue ones came first, thank goodness. I would probably had to drop that back into the main display if it wasn't for the blue light. So day 3, the Xenia is doing really well, I feel, in the nano tank. And one of my mushrooms popped off a little child there. So I'm gonna grab that little dude and see how well it does in the mini reef, the reef bowl. I went ahead and turned the bubbler off. Let's get in the camera. So tiny. I'm going to drop it right here on the side. And of course, when you look at it through the bulb, everything kind of gets magnified a little bit. I want to show the condition of this Xenia before the blues come on. I'm just under this cheapo IKEA light that has no power whatsoever. It's basically just for filming and for cutting the blue. But as you can see, the Xenia doesn't look happy in the morning. I mean, pretty much as soon as the blues go out, it starts looking like this. Now the sand is developing a little bit of brown, a little bit of algae. And, you know, even though that was live sand I pulled out of the other tank, and got live rock in here that I pulled out of the other tank, it's still going to go through a stage. Some sort of stage, but we'll see. We'll see what happens in the long run. Look at that, the little baby shroon opened up a little bit. Pretty darn cute. Guess I need to clean some of this glass, plastic fish bowl. And the Xenia's kind of perked up. The one next to the mushroom is not very happy. Kind of goes back and forth throughout the day. This one, in particular, does not pulse as much as those ones that grow like weeds. And this one does not propagate as fast either. One of the reasons I like it. It's just, I might need to add flow to this little reef. There might not be enough flow for it. I have to revisit that with my canister filter idea. Just take it a day at a time, see how it goes. Not bad though. I'm pretty happy with this. Spicy Reef here, signing off.
Now what are you doing?
I think I got it.
How do you know if it's up or down?
I was wondering why that ball kept getting bigger, and then it hit me.